My name is Arizona Muse. I'm speaking now from my own garden, my new garden. I moved out of the city of London to the nature of an island in the Mediterranean called Ibiza. And I'm very, very happy to be here. I now have my hands in soil every day and my body in the sea every day. It's an incredibly magical transition for me and my husband and my children, 2 of them. So I'm speaking here today under a carob tree, and the carobs are harvested for beans that have a sweet pulpiness inside them, and they're fed to animals. But traditionally they were used also in cooking for humans, and that could be brought back in a traditional way of eating and discovery of local native materials that are grown right where we live. There is a movement for that. There's a big regenerative agricultural movement here, actually, in Ibiza, which is one of the reasons why I moved here. I am passionate about farming, soil, things that grow, the plants and the life within the plants, the non-physical aspect of the plants. What keeps them alive is undeniably there and yet cannot be measured by modern science. So modern science says, it doesn't exist. It's an honor to be asked today this question by Tom Goldtooth. Thank you so much for asking me what my relationship is to the creation principles and natural laws of Mother Earth and Father Sky. I've been thinking about this question for days now since I was asked. And also I feel like I've been thinking about it my whole life because my mother had the wisdom to read me many Native American stories when I was younger, and there are many, many times over the creation story of Mother Earth and Father Sky and their relationship to each other and how we live in between them and their relationship. As I get older, I'm now 32, I do my best to expand my senses so that I can feel myself in between these 2 grand, big entities. I love this because it makes me feel small, tiny, minuscule, but then also it makes me feel big because I feel like I can be like either of them. And it's a really interesting experience for myself to go between things, to feel one thing and then to encourage myself to feel another, to put myself in my shoes, but then to put myself in the shoes of other people who don't look like me, who didn't have the same childhood as I had, who don't have the same aspirations as I have. To see life from their point of view is incredibly important. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so because I was born into an immense privilege, because I was born in 1988 in America. And all the things that comes with that when you look at history, what brought that country into the place where it is or was then and where it is now. These are all things that I think about when I ask myself, what is my relationship to the creation, to the natural laws and the principles of the relationship between Mother Earth and Father Sky? It has infinite possibilities and makes me feel empowered, happy, loving, compassionate, interested, and curious about my life and about the lives of others, every single other person living on this earth, sharing this earth with me under this sky. Thank you for letting me muse on this. My name is Arizona Muse.